Hello, good morning, students. We are live now. Good morning, Nikita. Is my audio and video clear? Good morning. Nikita, Pragna, Abhinandan, Likhita, Navishri has joined. Is my audio and video clear? Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay, thanks for the confirmation. So, we were doing banking. First part of banking is done where we did MCQ questions. Today, we are going to continue this chapter assertion reason based question and subjective type of questions we are going to do today. So let's start. First question you can see on my screen, and before we start this question, let's see the options, because these options are applicable on all the questions which we are going to do. So option first, A is true, R is false. A is true, R is false. A is false, R is true. Option B, both A and R are true, both A and R are false. So let's see, these four options are applicable on all the questions which we are going to do of this kind. First one, assertion. Increasing the deposit amount in a recurring deposit account leads to a higher maturity value. So what does it mean? See, we have done two formulas. First one is a formula of interest. So interest is equals to P into n plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 into 100. This is the first formula of interest. Then maturity value. My voice is not audible. Is it not audible to everyone? Is my voice not audible? It's audible. Nikita, you just try to rejoin the class. And the second formula is of maturity value. Maturity value is P into N plus interest. So first statement says increasing the deposit amount in a recurring deposit account leads to a higher maturity value. So if deposit account means principal value we are increasing. If principal value we are increasing, then maturity value will also increase. So do you think this is true? If we increase the principal amount, that means the monthly installments, if we increase, then maturity value will also be increased. Will that be true or false? See, it's clear that if monthly installment will increase, maturity value will also be increased. So that means the first statement is true. First statement is true. Because maturity value, it depends on principal. Whatever installments we are paying every month, maturity value depends on that. Here you can see it depends on principal. Let's see the second statement now. Second statement says the maturity value of a recurring deposit account is directly proportional to the deposit amount. So what is the meaning of directly proportional? Directly proportional means if one thing is increasing, other thing will also increase. So if maturity value is increasing, if principal is increased, maturity value will also increase. If maturity value is increasing, that means principal is also increased. So directly proportional means both the things they will increase together and both the things they will decrease also together. So this is the meaning of directly proportional. And moreover, from formula directly you can see if something is written like this in the numerator part, so that means they are directly proportional. And if something is written at the denominator part, so suppose something is written at the denominator part, they are inversely proportional like this. Here you can see maturity value and principal. Both of these are at the numerator part. So that means they are directly proportional to each other. So if one thing is increasing, the other will also increase. So that means, yes, both are directly proportional to each other. Maturity value for recurring deposit account is directly proportional to the deposit amount. So both are true. So that means which option is the correct answer? C option. Both are true. Option C. Let's do second one. If in first one anyone has any doubt, you can just let me know. For question number 2 also same options. Let's see what is assertion statement is. Doubling the deposit tenure in a recurring deposit account doubles the maturity value. So it is, what does it mean? It means if you double the deposit tenure means number of months. Tenure here it means number of months. So if number of months we doubled, suppose earlier the number of months are 12, now we made it to 24. Now they are telling maturity value will also doubles. Maturity value will also double if you increase. So will that be true or false? So this statement is true or false? Do you think if time period is doubled, then MV will also be doubled? See, MB depends on principal value. It depends on principal, the amount which we are depositing every month. If principal is increased, then maturity value will increase. It doesn't only depend upon the time period. Like if time period is doubled, then that maturity value will also be doubled. This is not true. This is This is not true because the maturity value depends on principal. Whatever you are depositing every month, it depends on that. So, if there is a change in principal value, although there will be a change in changing the time period also, but here particularly it is mentioned if time period is doubled, then maturity value. So, this is not true. This is false. So, here first statement is false. First one is false. The maturity value, so second statement, the maturity value of a recurring deposit account is directly proportional to the deposit tenure. So what about this? Do you think it's directly proportional or it's inversely proportional? I don't see any answers. I don't see any answers over here. The maturity value of a recurring deposit account is directly proportional to the deposit tenure. This is also false. Directly proportional means same thing will happen. Moreover, maturity value, it depends more on the principal value. So this is also false. So both the options are false. So which option is the correct? A is also false. R is also false. So which option? So options I have shown you here. So these are the options. So both A and R are false. So that means option D is the correct answer. Option D. Option D is the correct answer. Let's see next one now. The maturity value of a recurring deposit account is affected by interest rate. So maturity value, it is mentioned it is affected by interest rate. So we know the formula of maturity value. It is N into P plus I. So it depends on interest. So that means, yes, it is true. It is affected by interest rate. If interest rate we are changing, MV will also change. So if one thing affected means what? If we are changing the interest rate, yes, it's definitely going to change because we are adding interest in maturity value. So that means first statement is true. Reason, the maturity value is directly proportional to the square of the interest rate. Here in this formula itself, if you see the formula, it is maturity value is equals to N into P plus I. So we don't see any square of the interest rate. Square of the interest rate means this thing. Square of the interest rate. Or in interest, square of the interest rate means this one, R square. So I is what? I's formula is P into N plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 by 2 into 12 into 100. This is the formula of interest. Here we have R as interest rate. Here itself we don't have any R square. We don't have any R square. If we don't have any R square, that means this statement is false. That means this statement is false. So here assertion is true and reason is false. So which option? Assertion is true and reason is false. So which option? I don't see any comments here. Which option? Options I have shared. The first question, A is true, R is false. So which option? This is option C, isn't it? No, option once again. This is option first option itself. So A option this is. Not C option. C both are true. So this is A option. A is true, R is false. Let's do next one now. The maturity value of a recurring deposit is unaffected by the changes in the interest rate. So the assertion of this question is opposite to the assertion of previous question. So here it is mentioned the maturity value of a recurring deposit account, the maturity value of a recurring deposit account, it is unaffected by the changes in the interest rate. So now you people only tell me here assertion is true or false. Here it is mentioned that maturity value, it doesn't change if there is any change in interest rate. So is it true or false? It's just opposite to the assertion of the previous question. Previous question says the maturity value, it is affected by the changes in the interest rate. Yes, so this is false. This is false because in the formula itself we are adding interest. It is P into N plus I. So interest we are adding, so that means maturity value is affected by interest rate. So here it is mentioned it is unaffected. So that means it is false. So maturity value is directly proportional to the interest rate. So maturity value, is it directly proportional to the interest rate? Is maturity value directly proportional to the interest rate? So again, it is not directly proportional. It is not directly proportional here because we are adding interest in that. We are adding interest. It's not directly proportional over here. So this is also false. Yes, so both A and R are false. So that means option D is the correct answer. Option D. So now let's start subjective type questions. In subjective type questions, I'll try to cover each type of questions. Let's start from the first one. You can solve the questions along with me because calculations are there. I want you people to solve the questions and share the answers. Wherever any calculation is there, you have to tell me those answers also. Let's start the first question. In first question, it's mentioned in a recurring deposit account for 2 years, the total amount deposited by a person is 9,600. If the total interest earned by him is 1/12 of his total deposit, then find the interest he earns, his monthly deposit, and his rate of interest. So, what is given to us? The total amount deposited by the person. So total amount deposited by the person is given to us. Total amount deposited. So this is given to us. So how much is this? 9,600. It is 9,600. And if the interest earned by him is 1/12. So interest is also given to us. How much is interest? Interest is 1/12. 1/12 of his total deposit. 1/12 of his total deposit. So this is the interest earned. So what we have to find? The interest he earns. So I we have to find his monthly deposit. That means P we have to find. I we have to find. We have to find P and we have to find R. Rate of interest means we have to find R. So these are the things we have to find. Now how we should start with our question? How we can start? With which formula we can start? With which formula we can start? First of all, total deposit is given to us. I we can find easily. So it's given to us I is equal to 1/12 of his total deposit. So 1/12 of means multiplication. So total deposit is given to us. It's 9,600. Total deposit already given to us 9,600. So here itself I am just substituting the value of total deposit. So let's do cancellation here. So 12 into 8 is 96, so 800. So interest earned by him is 800. Yes, so I is equals to 800. Navishri has also shared the answer. When Nikita has shared the answer, I is equals to 800. So first part, which is part A of the question, is done. Now monthly deposit we have to find. We have to find monthly deposit. In part B, monthly deposit. So total amount deposited. If you want to remember its formula, what is total amount deposited? Total amount, total amount deposited is actually 9,600. 9,600. But its formula also you can remember. Its formula is N into P. Total amount deposited is what? N into P. So you can remember it. In terms of formula also, total amount deposited is N into P, where N is number of months and P is the principal amount of 1 month. If you multiply these two, you will get the total amount deposited. So this is given to us as 9,600. So what we have to find? We have to find P, it's given, time period is given to us 2 years. So N is given to us 2 years. So I haven't written here. N is equals to 2 years. Years we can convert to months because here time period is always time period is in months. So 2 years we can write in months. So this is 24 months. So N is 24. 24 into P is equals to 9,600. So P is equals to 9,600 divided by 24. So we can do cancellation here. Nikita has found the answer. Even Navish has found the answer 400. So we can do cancellation over here. Directly if we do cancellation on 24th table also, you can do 24 into 4 is 96. 24 into 4 is 96, or else you can do cancellation on smaller tables also. So from here we found the value of P as rupees 400. So two things we have found. Now we have to find the rate of interest. Rate of interest we have to find. See, rate of interest we can find by using the interest formula. So what is the formula of interest? What is the formula of interest? Let's see who will give me the formula. Formula of interest. So rate of interest 8.33. Let's check. First of all, give me the formula of interest, because for finding the rate of interest, which is R, we'll make use of the formula of interest. So what's the formula of interest? So I is equals to P into N plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 into 100. So I, we know I is 800, we found in the first part. So here values we'll substitute. I is 800, we found in the first step, first part. P's value we found here, this is 400, so I'm just substituting. N's value, it's given to us as 24. N plus 1 is 25, so 24 plus 1 is 25. R we have to find, so let it be R only. Here 2 into 12 into 100. So we can do cancellation here. 2 into 12 is 24. So 12 and 12 will get cancelled here. 25 into 4 is 100. 25 into 4 is 100. So here 4 and 400 will get cancelled. 4 into 100 is 400. So we can, cancellation, it was very easy. I've done it. If anyone has any doubt, you can just tell me here itself. Now I have 800 is equals to 400, not 400, only 100 here. 100 into R. So let's shift 100 to other side, because R we have to find, so 100 will shift to other side. 100 is getting multiplied. When we shift it to other side, it will get divided. So 2 zeros we can cancel. So R is equals to 8%. It is not decimal, direct answer we found. So Nikita, I have shared the answer as 8.33. So R directly we can write 8% we are getting, not decimal, whole number answer we are getting. R is equals to 8%. So anyone, any doubt? Any doubt? I don't see any responses. Okay, let's do next question. So next question statement you can see, no doubts. Okay, good. We're good to do next question then. So the question was very easy. This one, if you just understand what is the value of the total deposit. So N into P. So with the help of that, easily you can do. Let's do now next question. Next question is, so this is second question. One question we have done. I haven't written any numbers here. This second question. Salman deposits rupees 100 every month. So first of all, whatever is given to us, let's write that. So every month deposit is known as P. So P's value is given to us as 1000 for 2 years. For 2 years means time period is 2 years. So 2 years we can convert into months because time period is always in months. So 2 years equals to 24 months. So 2 into 12 also you can multiply and write. If he receives 26,000 on maturity, if he receives 26,000 on maturity, so 26,000 on maturity means MB is given to us. Here MB is given to us. This is not total deposit. This is all the amount which he receives on maturity. So the amount which is received on maturity, that is MB. See, in previous question also some students might get confused. So where it is mentioned total deposit by a person. So here some students they will get confused and they will write 9,600 as MB. So this is total amount deposited by person. So this is not MB. So I have seen that confusion. So that's why here itself I am discussing total amount deposited is N into P, and the amount which we get on maturity, that is maturity value. So here in this question maturity value is given to us, which is 26,000. What we have to find? We have to find the interest, total interest. So total interest means I we have to find. Also we have to find the rate of interest. So R we have to find. We have to find I and we have to find R. So let's start. Since MV is given to us, so let's start from MV's formula. So what is the formula of MB? Maturity formula, maturity values formula. See, whenever I'm asking any formula, I don't see any response. Formulas are very, very important. You should by heart all the formulas, and in each and every question, you have to write the formula as well. So, what is the formula of maturity value? Still no response. P into N plus I. Yes. So Nikita has given the answer P into N plus I. Yes, so we'll just substitute now. We'll just substitute. MV is given to us as 26,000. P's value is given to us 1,000. N's value is given to us as 24 plus I. I we have to find. So 26,000 is equals to 24 into 1000 is 24,000 plus I. So let's shift 24 to other side because we have to find I. So that's why let's shift 24. So when we shift 24 to other side, here it's getting added. It's a positive number. When we shift it to other side, it will get subtracted. So 26,000 minus 24,000 is equals to I. So when we subtract, we'll get the answer as 2,000. Yes, so Nikita has given the answer. So interest is equals to 2,000. So total interest earned by him is 2,000. Let's find now R. So A part we have to find total interest earned. So that is rupees 200. We use the formula of maturity value, which is P into N plus I. P and N's value given to us, even MB's value given to us, and we shifted this term to this side and we found the value of I. Now we have to find rate of interest. So rate of interest we have to find. So that means let's use the formula of interest, because in interest formula we have R. So formula of interest is P into N plus 1. Here also some students they will write N minus 1. It is N plus 1. P into N plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 into 100. So interest we know now. So let's substitute the values. So interest is 2,000. So here I am in first part we have found its value. So I is 2,000. P is given to us as 1,000. P is given to us as 1,000. N is given to us as 24. N plus 1 is 25 into R by 2 into 12 into 100. So 2 zeros here we can cancel. So 2 into 12, 12 and 12 will get cancelled. So 2000 is equals to 10 into 25 into R. So let's shift 10 and 25 to other side because R's value we have to find. So 2000 by, because here both of these are getting multiplied. So when we shift it to other side, they will get divided. So here 1 0 we can cancel, and 25 into 8 is 200. 25 into 8 is 200. So from here we'll get the value of R as 8%. Yes, so Nikita long back she shared the answer R is 8%. It's correct. Even Likita and Sajila has given the answer. R's value is equals to 8%. So any doubt? But where we had to find R, we use the formula of interest, because in interest formula only R is there. So that's why we use this formula, and then we found the value of R. Let's do next question. So in next question, Salman deposits rupees 1,200 every month. 1,200 every month. So every month the amount which is deposited is principal. So principal is given to us 1,200 in a recurring deposit account for 2.5 years. So N is 2.5 years. But we have to write N in months. So in months, can anyone tell me what is the value of N in months? In years, it's given to us as 2.5 years, but always we convert time period in months. So in months, what is the value of N? What is the value of N? 2.5 years. 30. Yes, so 2 years means 24 months. 2 year means 24 months. So half year means 6 months. So you can convert 2 years means 24 months. Half year means 6 months. So total 30 months. If the rate of interest R is also given to us as 6%, rate of interest is 6%, find the amount he will receive on maturity. Amount he will receive on maturity, that means we have to find maturity value. Find the amount which he will receive on maturity, that means we have to find maturity value. So if we have to find maturity value, we can make use of the formula of maturity value, which is N into P plus I. N into P plus I. So in place of I also we can write its formula. So N into P plus I's formula we can write P into N into N plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 into 100. So let's substitute the values now. N's value it's 30. P is 1,200 plus P is 1,200. N value is 30. N is 30. So 1,200 into 30 into N plus 1. 30 plus 1 is 31. R is 6%. So 2 into 12 into 100. So this individually we have to simplify, this individually we have to simplify, then we can add both. So 12 into 3 is 36, 12 into 3 is 36, 3 zeros we can write, plus here we can just do cancellation wherever it is possible, 2 zeros here we can cancel, 12 and 12 we can cancel, and 2 into 3, 2 into 3 is 6. So 3 into 3 is 9. 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 31, let's multiply. So 9 into 1, 9. 9 into 3, 27. So this is 2,790. If anyone is doing calculations along with me, just keep on checking my calculations as well. So now we can add both of these. So 36,000 plus 2,790. So if I add, so I'll get here 38,790. Likita has given the answer. So this is the value of maturity value, 38,790. So calculations are little lengthy whenever you are whenever you are solving the questions of banking, you have to keep on checking your calculations. When Anika and Navishri has given the answer 38,790. So let's do next question now. Let's see what is given to us. So Miss Sona has a deposit account and deposits rupees 750 per month for 2 years. So every month the amount which is deposited, that is P. So P is given to us as 750 for 2 years. So that means N is equals to 2 years. 2 years we can write in months. It is 24 months. So 2 years is equals to 24 months. If he gets 19,125 at the time of maturity. So at the time of maturity, if someone is getting some amount, so that amount is known as maturity value. So what is the maturity value given to us? It's 19,125. Find the rate of interest. So R we have to find. We have to find R. So MB is given to us. MV is given to us and we have to find the value of R. What we will do? We'll make use of MV's formula only. We will make use of MV's formula. So MV is equals to P into N plus I. So in place of I, I'm just going to write I's formula. So I's formula is P into N plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 into 100. So individually we have to just substitute the values and solve. So MV, so what is the value of MV? It is 19,125. I'm just substituting its value. P's value is given to us. I'm just substituting here. P's value is 750. N is also given to us 24. N is given to us 24 plus here also let's substitute the value. P is 750. P is 750. N is 24. N plus 1. 24 plus 1 is 25. R we have to find. So let it be R itself. So 2 into 12 into 100. So let's do cancellation here. Whatever cancellation is possible. 2 into 12 and 12 and 12 will get cancelled here. Other than this, we can do cancellation here. 25 into 4 is 100. Now this 2 stable cancellation we can do. 2 into 2, 2 into 375. 375. So here I have done cancellations here. Just multiply 750 into 24 and tell me its answer. 750 into 24. So here I have 19,125. 750 into 24 multiply and tell me its answer. It is 18,000. So only one or two students today answering. I want everyone to answer. So 18,000. Nikita and Tarun has given me the answer. Good. Plus here what I am left with? Here I am left with 375 into R by 2. First of all, step by step we have to do. This is different term. This is different term. So whenever we do shifting here, the terms which are getting added, those terms we shift first. The term which are getting added. So 18,000 it's getting added because we have to find the value of R. So everything we have to shift to other side. So first of all 18,000 will shift. So 19,125 minus 18,000. This is equals to 375 into R by 2. Just subtract, after subtracting this, what we will get? 1125. 1125 is equals to 375 into R by 2. Now let's shift these two, 375 and 2 to other side, because we have to find the value of R. So if I shift 2 to other side, it will get multiplied. If I shift 2 to other side, it will get multiplied, because here it is getting divided. And if I shift 375 to other side, it will get divided. So let's do cancellation now. So on 5's table, we can do cancellation on 5's table. So this is 5 into 7, 35, 5 into 5, 25. Here also 5's table, we can do cancellation. 5 into 2, 10, 5 into 2, 10, 225. 225 by 75. Again, we can do cancellation on 5's table. So 5 into 1, 5 into 5 is 25, 15. This also we can do cancellation. 5 into 4, 5 into 5. 45 by 15 is equals to R. R is 6%. 6% you are getting here, I am getting, oh yes. So into 2 is also there. So 45 into 15 into 3 is 45. So 3 into 2 is 6. So value of R is equals to 6%. Yes. So even here Sajila and Nikita has given me the answer. When Naveshri, Tarun and Likhita has also given the answer of R before my calculation. So R's value is equals to 6%. So here you can do, I have done entire cancellations and we got the answer of R as 6%. So anyone, any doubt? Any doubt in the cancellation part or any other part of the question, you just let me know. Even Tejas has given the answer. Is anyone any doubt? Anyone any doubt? Okay, no doubts. Let's do this question now. Next question. So this is question number third. Then this is question number 4. So till now 4 subjective type of question we have done. Let's do this question. This is question number 5th. So let's write the things given to us and then what we have to find. So Rekha opened a recurring deposit account for 20 months. So N is given to us 20 months. The rate of interest is 9%. R is given to us as 9%. The rate of interest is 9% per annum and Rekha receives 441 as interest. She received 441 as interest. So as interest is mentioned, so that means I's value is given to us. So this is not maturity, because here also it's mentioned at the time of maturity, but it's mentioned as interest also. So as interest, if it is mentioned, that means the value of I is given to us. So what is the value of I? I is 441. So in previous question, this as interest was not mentioned, only it was mentioned at the time of maturity. So that's why that amount we considered as MV. But here interest is given to us. So that there also some students might get confused. So you have to see, because of this as interest, this 441 is the value of I. What we have to find? Find the amount Rekha deposited every month. So every month, whatever amount is deposited, that amount is principal amount. So P we have to find here. What we have to find? We have to find P. So which formula we should use now? We can make use of the formula of interest, because interest is given to us. So interest formula, whatever is given to us, so that formula we have to use. Here MV is not given to us, so that's why we are not using the MV's formula. We are using interest, because interest is given to us in this question. So interest is P into N plus 1, P into N plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 into 100. So let's substitute all the values now. So I's value is 441. I is 441, so its value I have substituted here. P we have to find, so let it be P only. N is given to us as 20, so N plus 1, then it will become 20 plus 1, which is 21. R is 9. So 2 into 12 into 100. Let's cancel. 1 0 will get cancelled with 1 0. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 12 and 21 on 3 stable, you can do cancellation. 3 into 4, 3 into 7. Other than this, no cancellation is possible. So I'll just rewrite whatever I've gotten here. So 441 is equals to P into 7 into 9 by P into 7 into 9 by 4 into 10. 4 into 10. So let's shift these 4 to other side. Other than P, whatever is there that we can shift to other side. 4 and 10, when we shift to other side, they will get multiplied because here they are getting divided. So 4 and 10, when we shift to other side, they will get multiplied. So 4 into 10. 441 into 4 into 10. 7 and 9, when we shift to other side, they will get divided with 441. So let's do cancellation now. So cancellation wherever it's possible, we can do. Okay, so 280. Even Nikita and Sajila has given the answer. Matthew has also given the answer. Let's see. So first of all, cancellation. So 441, that means direct cancellation. We can do 7 stable. We can do cancellation or 9 stable. I think on both we can do. So 9 into 5 is 9 into 4 is 36. So 81. 9 into 9. So 9 stable. 9 into 49 here. So 7 into 7, we know it's 49. So 7 into 4 is 28. 28 into 10 is 280. So rupees 280 is equals to P. Yes, so whoever has sent the answer, it's a correct answer, 280. Let's do next question now. In next question, we have to find the rate of interest. So here MB is given to us and every month deposit is given to us. So this type of question already we have done. So you can just take a screenshot of this question and you can solve on your own. This type of question we have done, I think second or third question, where MB is given to us and we have to find the value of R. Here MB, P and N. These things are given to us. So R we have to find. So just take the screenshot of this question because the questions whichever I have done, so those types I don't want to do again. There's different type of questions I want to do. So this question this type we have already done. So I hope you have taken the screenshot. This is practice question. Practice question. And last time when I gave practice question, I can see many of you shared the answers in the comments. So very good. I want you people to share the answer. Whenever I am giving in the comment section, share the answers. So I can see you are solving the question. So this is question number 6. So question number 6 I have given as practice question. When you are solving this question, after solving, you can post the answers in the comment section. Okay, let's do next question now. In next question also, MV we have to find. So this is question number 7. This question number 7th. We have to find MV. So here we have to find MV. Still I want this question also you people to do on your own. So this is also practice question. Why? Because in this one P is given to us, N is also given to us and R is also given to us. What we have to find? We have to find maturity value. So this type of question also we have done today. This type of question also we have done in today's class where these three things are given to us and we have to find the maturity value. So easily we can solve now. So this question, which is question number 7, you can post the answer after solving. So question 7, this is the answer. So take the screenshot so that we can do next question. So have you taken the screenshot? Okay, let's do next question. See, I know this is after so many days. This is 5 a.m. class. You people are little sleepy or tired, and after holidays also. But still, I want you people to respond because I want the classes to be interactive. I don't see any responses here. Okay, I hope you have taken the screenshot of this question. Let's do the next one now. Still, I don't see any responses. No problem. So, without wasting any further time, I just want to do this question. For today, this is question number 8. So, this is question number 8. I'm just putting the numbers. Let's see what is given to us. So, Priyanka has a deposit account of a recurring deposit account of rupees 1000 per month. So, monthly amount is P. So, P's value is given to us as 1000. So, R is also given to us. R is 10%. If she gets 5550 as interest she is getting. So that means I is given to us. I is given to us as 5550. Here it's mentioned as interest at the time of maturity. That means I is given to us. Find the total time for which the account was held. Total time here it is N. So N we have to find. See, whenever we have to find n, this type of question we did in MCQs also, we have to find quadratic equation. We have to find quadratic equation. Whenever we have to find n in banking, always remember quadratic equation will be there. And this question, other than finding P, R, or MV, this question is little challenging always because the quadratic equation should be correct. So let's start solving. So here I is given to us. Okay, so I is given to us. Here we might not get quadratic equation. So let's see, because I is given to us, where MV is given to us, there we might get quadratic equation. So since I is given to us, let's use the formula of I. I is equals to P into n plus 1 into R by 2 into 12 into 100. So I's value is 5550. P's value is given to us as 1000. See, n we don't know. And when we multiply these two, here we'll get n square. When we multiply these two, so n into n is n square. So that multiplication we can do n into n is n square, n into 1 is n into R. R is 10. Because here addition is there, we have to write it in bracket. Most of the students here also they'll do mistake. They'll not write bracket. So write bracket because here addition is there. First of all, everything we have to multiply. Then only this addition. Then only we can open the bracket. So here 2 into 12 into 100. So 2 zeros we can cancel here. And if anything else is getting cancelled, that also we can do 2 into 5. Here also 2 into 6 and 2 into 5. So I am left with 5550 is equals to 5 here, 5 into 5 into n square plus n by 6. So let's shift this 5 to other side. If I shift 5 to other sides, what will happen here? Both the 5's will get divided. Both the 5's will get divided. So 5550 divided by 5 into 5 equals to n square plus n by n square plus n by 6. So here let's do cancellation. 5 into 1, again 1, 1, 0. Again with this 5 also let's do cancellation. When we do cancellation here, 5 into 2 is 10. 5 into 2, 5 into 2. So 222. Now let's shift this 6 to this side because the 6 is getting divided here. The 6 is getting divided here. When we shift to other side, it will get multiplied. So n square plus n. When we multiply these two, when we multiply, so 2 into 6 is 12. Yes. So 1332 is equals to n square plus n. Now let's shift this to other side. So when we shift this to other side, here we are left with 0. So n square plus n is equal minus, because here this is positive. So when you shift it to other side, it will get subtracted. So 1332. So you can see here we have, here also we have got quadratic equation. As I told you at the starting itself, whenever n we have to find, we have to solve the quadratic equation. So I'll just rewrite it. It's n square plus n minus 1332 is equals to 0. So 0 I'm writing on this side. So I hope those who are solving along with me, you are getting the same quadratic equation. Yes, Tarun has sent the quadratic equation. So n square plus n minus 1332. Yes, so I hope everyone is getting the same quadratic equation. Now let's solve the quadratic equation. Whenever we are solving quadratic equation, two answers we will get. We'll get two answers. So factors, what are the factors? Navya has given the factors plus 37 and minus 36. So quadratic equation is n square plus n minus 1332 is equals to 0. So factors directly I am substituting because I will not uh, explain you how to get the factor that we already know in quadratic equations we have done. So as per the factors given by Navya, I am just using positive 37. So 37n minus 36n minus 1332 is equals to 0. So here n we can take common, can take out common. So n plus 37. Here we can take minus 36 as common. So here n, again minus is outside the bracket. So same term, this whatever we have gotten here, same you can write. So n plus 37 is equals to 0. So we got the two factors, n minus 36 and n plus 37 is equals to 0. So n's value will get n is equals to 36, positive 36, or n is equals to negative 37. So time, it cannot be negative. So since time cannot be negative, so that means we can accept 36 as our answer. So n is equals to 36 months. N is equals to 36 months. So I hope this question is cleared. N is equals to 36 months. Anyone, any doubt? Anyone, any doubt? 36 months. Yes, 36 months. It's 3 years. It is not 2 years. If you want to write it in answer, 2 years is 12 months. So 3 years you can write. Although here it is not mentioned, write the answer in years. So we can only write 36 months. So I just want, so here we have covered almost all type of questions. In MCQs, we have already covered this type of question earlier also, where n's value we had to find. So almost all the type of questions are finished. Few questions I have given you for practice also. Few more document I will share in which you will have such questions. I don't think banking is such a difficult, so that one more class we have to. I think that's more than enough. If you want Banking full chapter also I have solved, and I've shared the link also in description if you really want to go through that. But as per the examination point of view, I feel most of the questions here I have solved. Finding P, finding MB, finding R, and finding interest also. So few other questions I will be just sharing document in the form of PDF maybe, or in Telegram I'll share, where you can do more practice question of these two chapters in the sense, first chapter is GST. So GST we did the revision in holidays, and banking today from my side it is finished. If anyone has any doubt, you can just let me know. I'll take the doubt, or else then we can just wrap up the class. And now these classes will be regular every day, Monday to Friday, 5 a.m. Anyone, any doubt? Okay, no doubts. So shall I end the class then? Okay, then bye everyone. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in my next class tomorrow.